Okay, well, good morning. I'd like to say that I was just idling through the area to get to the start line, actually to the shuttle bus. But I got about 25 minutes to get there, and it's good morning. Now I can see my breath. So gotta get through the park. Good morning. It's marathon time. Oh, what this is about. Getting to work out already, huh? And we got, 26 miles to go. Don't tell me you're wearing out already. Pretty cool, huh? It's the World's Fair. 1970, what, 8? No, 4. This should be them. They're school buses. I was expecting the people movers that you get, for the hotels and stuff. School buses. Okay, I said 2, so. It's a run through the woods along a river. So it'll be a nature trail run. There's the start. Gonna be starting soon. It would make about a 4 hour, maybe 3:45, 4 hour, but depending on if my legs bust in the last like mile 20, in which case it could be 5.5 to 6. So we'll see. Feeling okay. There's people here actually to see us off. We're starting at a neighborhood. The Spokane Marathon is downtown. There's nobody. It's dark. We're going to be running around town before we gain some escape velocity and way west back to town. It's cold. There's my pacer up here. 4 hour pacer. Oop. But I'm taking it easy because I did a practice run last weekend and it pretty much knocked me out. We'll see. It's a long way to go. I am taking it easy. Probably about a 4 hour pace right now. It is a long way. Mile 2. This is May. I did a marathon last October and I cranked it for the first 14 miles. And I was busted by the end. It took me 6 hours to get done. So I'm going easy for now. 4 hour group is getting away from me. Yay. It usually gets pretty spread out though. People end up running by themselves. See what I mean? Mile 4. I just about lost them under the trees. Oh, but last October was really bad. Mile 14 I was done. It's just basically how much can you bust up your joints after that? It's not good. Yeah, I don't want that. Nope. Mile 5. Doesn't even quite seem like it actually. Maybe it's because it's flat, but 21 miles to go. Good. Yeah. Yeah, this may be the last of it here. And then heading off out of town, I think. Yeah, we're heading down to the freeway. There's a bridge over the freeway, which I haven't actually been on yet. There's the freeway. That way, cross country to this city at those far hills. Run through the river, actually. You know, I completely forgot to set the dang Strava app. What a doof. Well, we're about 5.5 miles into it. Mile 6, 20 miles to go. Look at me. Hunched over, swinging his arms, elbows. I feel like an old guy, man. I feel like such a freaking old guy out here. I don't know, feeling alright. And you start getting that cold in the tops of the thighs a little bit. Okay, just made the turn here and on to the bridge. There's town way over there. Way over there, those far hills. That would be Idaho over there. Way over there by the cloudy. Alright, we're running the bridge. Nice. We're back in the metropolitan area now. Except we're down by the river where it's still nature. Looking like the trail is down here. Yeah, I think we're heading down to the river now. Now it gets back to nature. And now, here I go. Nice, getting down to the trail. Can't get loose over there. Alright, we're finally at the river. Awesome, from here it's a river run. Love it. See, nice, nice, nice. And son, I almost went the wrong way. Just bugging this local lady. Yeah, you're just walking, you don't get in her trouble. I said, you're going the wrong way, man. Not on the marathon. Damn it. She knows better than me. There's a couple runners back here. They were starting to follow me. I just, yeah, we gotta survive out here. See what I mean? You end up running by yourself. That's how it goes in these small town nature runs. Mile 9? Did I say mile 9? Is that right? Okay, well, so what is that? 17 miles. Well, okay. Alright, so this stuff, it's all nature down here. But up there on the hills, you know, lots of houses and businesses. So they're coming down to say hello, which is awesome. Because you don't get that in the other one. The October marathon, that's way out in the middle of kind of nowhere. Nobody, and it's early, nobody shows up, it goes down. This is pretty cool. Here we go, huh? Huh? Love it. I'm not by myself yet, because I stopped for these s'mores. So this gel. I've never had a gel before. We'll see. Some more flavor. They had raspberry lemonade and blackberry something. They said, take this s'more. I'm like, alright. I love it. Hello. That's what I like about these. It's not, you know, it's nothing like the major marathons, obviously, but it's pretty nice out here. A long time since I've been here. Okay, mile 11. We got about 15 miles to go. So, doing all right. I think what gets it is when you really just dig in and it puts all the pressure and tension on the legs. It's like bunching them up kind of, and they start to shrivel. Just keep the pressure off them for a good long while. Alright, about a half marathon. Ta-da! More people keeping up with me on this run. Yeah, very different in some ways. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, right, 14. That is where I knocked out my legs last October. I mean, just right now, not a problem. Not a problem, not yet. So, okay, that is good to know. That's an important mile. I want to know how I do. So we're doing okay. Good. I think they were telling me that we're about on pace for about a 4:20. Not at all what I wanted, but that 14-mile mark was important. So, alrighty. That was mile 15. That's a pretty good tell right there. That's 5 miles to 20. And 20 is usually where I find out whether or not I'm gonna just end up walking it or something. So I'm pressing it just a little bit here. So I want to be careful with that. Really just push on for a high pace or low pace. That's when it really starts to get into your legs. So I want to give it a little bit of slack here still. Legacy infrastructure from the industrial era. A little bit of cold on the tops here. Got to be careful, like even this little uphill here. I'm cutting back just to make sure I'm not digging into them. I do know that building up there. That's a winery, I think, or was. It's been there a while. They hold events and things up there. They might be growing up there, I'm not sure. But I think there's actually been some growers in the area, believe it or not. Downtown, about 10 miles yonder or so. Waiting for mile 16. But here it be. 16. Also, you love this or what? This turned out to be a really nice day. I really was worried it was going to be rainy and cold because the storm blew in. 10 miles yet. I mean, doing okay so far. Good to know. One good thing about this is that we're going with the river. So this is all pretty much downhill. Nice. You know, that's a 10 mile. I know what a 10 miler is like, for sure, with fresh legs, but I'm doing okay so far. And there it is. Oh, what is something crest? It's something crest, I forget. Pretty cool. I've never been up there. Hello, river. Honestly, it's cool to be on the trail again. It's been quite a while. Running with a number of people, but nobody following me up at all. I guess the 4:30 crowd is still back there though, so yeah, here we go. That's Argonne. Okay, so that's city proper over there. How's this for a day out though, huh? It looks like there's 17 up there. Yeah, as long as my legs hold up, this is a pretty cool run. You know, yeah, so far, I guess the 17, it's been not a bad day out. So really glad to find that out. 17. Awesome. Okay, this is just good. I guess this is fun, and this is still fun right now. I'm really glad about that. Can you tell? Here we are running through the woods, huh? I'm the last of the run, last of us, but there we go. A running event through the forest. You know, it occurs to me now that we wouldn't be able to because I didn't start the app, we wouldn't know how long I've been out here, but we started at 7. So it's about 2 hours and 40 minutes at mile 17. Yep. There's town. Donkey Island, what the heck? Okay, well here's one thing. Strava has me running, if you can see it, at a little over 9, like 9:10 or so. So there's that. We should be running a local riverside road here pretty soon, but yeah, the leg's starting to feel a little bit tense, and the toes on this foot. So I'll be keeping an eye out. That's the thing, is that they kind of start getting a little bit more tense and get colder, and it kind of builds and builds, and eventually it just goes, that's it, and it closes on you. And that's when it's out. A marathon is now made a showing. All right, 18, huh? Oh, let's see what the, oops, oh, 9:47. Okay, let me see if I can math it. Okay, I just divided 167 minutes by 18, and then it's like 20.27 or something, which takes it to 17. So we're running about a 9:17 pace. Okay, oh, that's great. Well, I'll tell you what, I got my handy dandy chart here, and it has 9:17. I don't know if you can see it. At I'm figuring out my pace per mile with math. 8.5. All right. Oh, look at that! Yeah, there's an airport up there. It has a 9:17. It's 4:03, so I don't know. That 4-hour pace, you know, it's still up there, so I don't know. Well, that's what I have. I don't know. We'll find out. I like these, huh? Love it. Yeah. And these, I call them pagoda flowers. This is a valley. Pretty cool. This is a cool little bend around, huh? Out here in the bucolic. I didn't know what it would do out here. I kind of expected full trail, but you know, it kind of changes. Here's the road. We should be following the river now. That's what the trail turns into, is this road. Yeah, we're at the base of the hills here. That's the natural preserve. So it should be happening. Yeah, upriver. This is upriver drive. Yeah, that's a Camp Spokane. That's the Spokane Natural Preserve area. These trees here. Yeah, there you go, Camp Spokane. That's all this stuff here. We got nature trails and stuff in there. Yeah, I mean, we're on the... This is essentially the kind of the final segment. It's still over 7 miles to go, 7.5 maybe, but here we are. Nice. Yeah, so far, you know what? I'm having fun. I gotta love that, man. You know? It's a relief. It is a relief. Because I was hurting last year. Awesome. Here we go. Here's some crowds. All right. That was kind of a raging aid station there. I have yet to do the gel. I've been kind of warned against it. Oh, just about every time I hear about them, really. But here you go. Here's the beach. And there's Canada's gooses. There you go. Nice. And what may be a duck or a real swan, I don't know. There you go, nature trail. Yeah, yeah. That's Canada goose. Canada geese. Woohoo! We should be coming up on 19 here in a little bit. Gotta love this though, huh? Woohoo! Nature trail. They're holding up okay. I'm feeling a little bit in the right knee too. But if we're doing all right by 20, pretty good idea. That'll make the rest of the run without totally bonking out, you know. So I don't know. Oh, awesome! Hey, you little violent trash bag. That was 20. Huh? All right. Well, we got about 6. Yeah, so give me an idea. We'll see in about 22, 3. Where it bit me last time was 24. But then again, I was really pressing it for the pace too. These are climbing rocks. See, yeah, they got these spikes in there. That's climbing rocks. People come here to practice climbing. There you go. It's enough climbing practice for me, I'll tell you. And then that's the dam. And there's the airport. What, right over there, I think. And the floatplanes come down over there. Pretty sure. Yeah. And in fact, it's 21. Oh boy, I better be careful not to stand too long. The legs will start to seize up. Well, we got 5 miles, which is, starting to feel just a little bit like I would on a run, because I'm not being as cautious. You know, like I'm running my neighborhood, but feeling more like I would on a run in my neighborhood, which would be about 4 or 5 miles. So, I mean, that's just really good to know. I think keeping the lower pace has really helped. I checked the last 2 miles I checked was about 2 miles ago. They were both 9:28. So we'll see. Thing is, there's really no use pressing the pace this far out on a race distance or run this distance. It doesn't make all that much difference, you know. There you go. There's airplanes. What is that, a Newark Piper? I think it's a Piper. Yep. From the airport. I want to go flying too. That's over there. I want to go flying too. So which one's this? I lost track. There you go. 22. All right. So we got about 4. Okay. There goes the plane. It's great to be able to just keep on going like I'm going. Oops, that's it. Last fall was rough. It was stiff legs, pain throughout, popping mile per mile, and the miles just would never show up. I couldn't believe it, you know. They would never end. I don't recommend it. No. By the time I got into town, I could barely make it across the park, and it was freezing cold, rain, wet, and just shaking like crazy. I had to turn up at a Starbucks to get something hot to drink. I'm taking the bus home. So, this is a completely different story, and I am really happy about it. This is what you call your 24. We're a little over 2 miles. Dude! Okay, you know what? What's going on? I'll tell you. Oh, here's the power station. So we're coming to the home stretch here, folks. It's happening. We're getting back in town. Yeah, we're showing up, man. Oh, this used to be a road. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. No assault trail. That's okay. I don't mind that. Now I know why it diverts over there. Okay. I like it. As a matter of fact, the park that we're looking to end in should be starting up around this bend here. Dude, heck yeah. Huh? I mean, really. This is good, because yeah, I felt like this at the end of a marathon. Really. Because I kind of, believe it or not, more of a, like if I was running in the neighborhood, going for a pace. I'm not kidding. Wow, this is weird. Gotta love it. You know, but the thing is, I'm not too surprised because I've been running more this year, especially since last fall. All right. No, I'm liking it. Folks, I'm liking this. Where the feet? Okay. This is kind of fun like this, you see. Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of was thinking I'd be a little bit better put together at this point. Last weekend surprised me, but I guess maybe I just needed a tone up. All right, well, here's the park, the far end of it. Still about a mile and a half out. Hey, what's up? Yeah, thank you. You too. Here's the road crossing. You know it well. This awesome, man. Huh? Hey, the legs. Nice. No, I'm what you call glad, man. Yep. Nice. Okay, well, I could be kind of hurting at the end if I keep this up. We got about a mile to go. And I'm actually going for something of a running pace right now. Close. Probably an 8:30. Which is the end of the run. That's great. I'll tell you, I don't know what the finish time will be. I haven't checked, but if it's anything close to 4, I mean, that's great. I was looking for 3:45 to 4:15. So, you know, this side of it, but yeah, right? That's pretty cool. It's surprising. Don't cook them. I might even arrive okay though. 8:30, 8:45. I also know we're this close to the end. I won't be dead. Great. Okay, up there, a tall white building, far one up on the hill above where his head was. That's pretty much how far we're going. Down here on the flat, but that's about it. Mile 25, baby. So awesome. I'm glad I took this run, honestly. A bit of a hill. This bridge I know. This is Storms for the Gonzaga. Take it easy. Still got a ways to go, man. There's Gonzaga. Nice campus. That's iconic copper spire. It's pretty cool. I am hurting trying to make this pace, but it's something I have some knowledge about doing, you know, at least. So that's good. I backed off a little here. Those buildings over there. And it's in sight. Way down there at the end, above the bridge. 26. Maybe it isn't that far. I don't know. I do know. Also, you know what it is to run to where I think I'm going at this pace, but it might not be that. I don't remember. We're turning at a different place. Ooh. I'm feeling it just as a run. We're back. Oh, rough. I'm roughing it. Yeah, I mean, I'm having to press it. I'm feeling it for sure. All right. Should be coming up, folks.
Great job. Here we go. You got this all the way through under that bridge.
Okay. There we are. End is in sight. Come on. Turn around. They're gonna beat me. Not yet. All right. I'll get there. They're coming in, folks. Oh, I'm feeling so much better, I'll tell you. I was thinking it did.
We got a marathoner coming in too. Come on, cheer it home. 26.2 miles. Nice job.
Thank you.
Come on now.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Marathon finish for coming in. Nice job.
There's so many more people here than that. Dude.
6, Rory, 1-1.
Yes. Yes, huh?
Rory, 114.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna keep on walking a bit because I know my legs can start to become something else if I don't. Good thing is, I'm feeling like I can. Look at this. Wow, there's so much more going on for this one. They have, yeah, they have some things set up. Oh, it's for this. Okay. There's like a coffee stop back there. I will be turning up, I believe. Nice, man. This is a nice day. Yes.
Nice job. We're going to finish that half marathon. Finish line is in sight.
We're here. I mean, this is so different. Oh, here I got to press the timer. A pace of 9:18. So.
Strong. Come on now. Cheer them home.
We're here, man. I'm loving it. A nice day in the park.
A marathon finish.
Woo. Oh, Mama, hang on a minute. Okay, I'm going to press sitting. How are we doing? A little bit. A little bit. Okay. I think we're all right, though. I hope. This is awesome. I am for this. Yeah, 9:18, if you can see that. Look at this. Honestly, I am happy to have this right now. Because this is a bit of an achievement. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Because these last two runs have been rough. 2 years ago I finished rough, and last year was like not a thing. That was just it was a wretched, you know, look who the cat dragged in. Wet dog. on 3 legs, you know.
Come across smiling, you are done. Finish it strong. Finisher Weston. Nice work.
Dude, I'm really happy about that. Let's see what we can get for the numbers. Congrats to us, huh? I love it.
The whole thing was kind of up and down.
Did it? Love it.